fierce crocodiles strutting in the street, such as no one, like strolling stroll, passing by the passers-by did not have the slightest bit of panic but went up to ask for a hug and interacted with it. The story behind this, however, touched the crowd. When we talk about crocodiles, I think the first impression is their fierce and brutal look. However, the old man takes a fierce crocodile as a pet on the street, strutting with it to the supermarket, taking the bus, and showing off its good demeanor. It turned out that the old man is a reptile enthusiast, with a room in his home dedicated to raising a variety of reptiles, such as iguanas, leopard geckos, bearded dragons, and so on. He even raised 4 crocodiles. 3 of them were purchased from a pet store after being captive hatched and sold as pets, but one crocodile, named Wally, is very special. Wally is a wild American alligator rescued in Orlando, Florida, in 2017. After a long journey, it eventually came into the old man's care. At this time, the old man suffered from severe depression. He felt bored and disappointed in the future, very resistant to taking the antidepressants prescribed by the doctor. However, fate gave him a special gift, Wally the crocodile, arriving at a time when he was most lost. From that day on, the old man and the crocodile became the closest companions. The old man named him Wally, and every day the old man watched Wally walk around the room to familiarize himself with his new home. Wally's habits were very different from those of the other 3 crocodiles. While the other crocodiles enjoyed soaking in water to rest, Wally didn't like bathing. He wanted to climb out of the pool after a short time and would get angry and struggle if he wasn't allowed to leave. Wally's favorite part of the day was lying on the sofa with the old man to watch TV. The old man hugged Wally tightly and couldn't help but pet and kiss him as they spent time together. Each time, Wally would let out a low growl of satisfaction, expressing his pleasure and fulfillment. A month later, the old man went to the hospital for a follow-up appointment. The doctor was surprised to see that the old man's depression had significantly improved. When asked what he did during this period, the old man calmly replied that he didn't do anything, just kept a crocodile. The doctor expressed incredulity and shock but told the old man to continue spending time with Wally for the companionship's benefit to his condition. In the days to come, the old man and Wally bonded even more. The old man dressed Wally and took him out for walks. At 6 years old, Wally was 5 feet long, had 83 sharp teeth, weighed 55 pounds, and possessed an incredible bite. Passers-by initially expressed fear and doubt about this unusual pet. With explanations from the bystanders, however, people gradually changed from fear to surprise and eventually drummed up enough courage to gently hug Wally. Subsequently, the old man took Wally to supermarkets, parks, and even restaurants. Wally's appearance caused passers-by to stop and watch. People were very curious about the relationship between the old man and Wally. Despite being a cold-blooded animal, Wally seemed to understand the old man's instructions and carried them out accurately. Wally showed no sign of ferocity or hostility but displayed full meekness. When asked why he wanted to keep a crocodile, the old man always smiled and replied, "Wally has given me the meaning and joy of life. He is my child." The warm and docile Wally accepted hugs from strangers, surprising everyone. People marveled at this magical animal and summoned the courage to embrace Wally. To their surprise, Wally didn't show discomfort or resistance. Instead, he seemed to sense each person's emotions, leaning his head on their shoulders and gently extending his arms to encircle them. Those who hugged Wally described the experience as comforting and relaxing, a feeling no other animal could offer. The gentle and well-behaved Wally gradually became famous in the local community. Someone once offered $4,000 to buy him, but the old man ruthlessly refused. To the old man, Wally wasn't a commodity but like a child. He couldn't put a price on the life that had helped him overcome depression and given him new hope. Though the old man refused the generous offer, he deeply cared for Wally's needs. As a carnivore, Wally required a lot of chicken wings and chicken breasts daily, which was undoubtedly a significant expense. However, for the old man, Wally was his most precious burden, and he was happy to care for him without hesitation. To the old man, Wally was family, and he cherished their bond deeply. The story of the old man and Wally teaches us that both humans and animals need companionship during times of loneliness and difficulty. As long as we offer care and love, we can find sincere and selfless emotions. May every lonely and lost soul in this world find their own Wally, discovering the warmth and joy that belong to them. Let us learn to embrace the world with love, allowing friendship and care to blossom in our lives. Well, the above is today's story. This video ends here. If you like it, remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.